Look at all the little bits of money strewn about. Okay. Unfortunately, I fucking love this. I feel like doing this enough times is going to slowly improve my shooting in FPSs. right, put enough, put a whole lot more on the ground, start training me. You know, fucking start training me to be even better at, rapid target acquisition. By the end of this, have me loot enough, fucking shipwrecks, I'm gonna be a pro at fucking Counter-Strike. God, I'm gonna be selling so many knives. That's what the pros do, right? That's where the real money's at. When we had last left the Nerevarine, well, their adventures in and around the little quaint town of, oh god, what was it called? Not Idithrin, that's where they were now, hang on. What was it called again? Hlan Oek. It was wrapping up and meeting its conclusion, but not quite yet, because they still had some stuff to do with the Tribunal Temple, at least. But regardless, they went into a local corner club, council club, a little club, where someone was in need of an escort away from some unsavory types and all the way out of the entire province. Thankfully, the Nerevarine was on the case and proceeded to, after all of that, travel out to Idithrin, where they found that it was a quiet little place, but nearby, the Mages Guild was conducting a perhaps gigantic investigation into a daedric shrine belonging to Molag Bal. This is the Elder Scrolls 3 Morrowind, Tamriel Rebuilt. This is Morrowind Mondays. Welcome back. Zoop. There we are. And I already talked with you, didn't I? Hailvor?
Greetings and salutations.
Yeah. You shockingly had very little to say. I was expecting a quest, but maybe we'll get one down here. Let's do a quick save, and you know what? Let me also actually pin my map. That'll help. Okay. Sure. There's some other guildmates over here, I think. Is there an upper level? No. There's a slain scamp with an iron short sword upon it. Okay.
Greetings and
Debuff.
salutations.
Hello. What's going on with you?
I am Debuff, sorcerer and apprentice of the Mages Guild.
Okay. What's your trade?
I am a sorcerer through my mastery of special disciplines of the College of Conjuration and my private studies of the Outer Realms and their powers and principalities. I have learned to summon and command their denizens to do my bidding. I do these things for coin or to suit my own interests. I am also an enchanter, enchanting items for my own use and for the use of others. My skill with enchantments also makes me more efficient in using enchanted items that I collect on my research expeditions.
Okay, well, fair enough. Research notes. This note contains detailed observations on the scent, color, and magical properties of the smoke emitted by a daedric sensor. Oh, yeah. I guess someone should be, someone should research that. That is a little peculiar, isn't it? Okay. Anything over here? This seems to be all blocked off. Sure, well, let's travel down this way. Got some steps leading to the east wing. Huh. So what's down here? Is this the entry area? What is that? Is that Molag Bal's crotch right there? Should I go down? Well, you know what? We'll go into the east wing first. Okay. Oh, shit. There is a scamp. Okay. Eating its damn skin. It's quick save, because apparently we do have enemies out here. Sure. Anything else here? There is some loot on the other side, but I can't reach it. Oh man, look. The screen tearing issue again persists at times. Look, I thought I had fixed it. Hang on, let me check here in the options. Yeah, VSync is on. Weird. It must just be a fact of life that we need to we need to deal with a bit on account of you know, it's already a miracle that the game is working and that I was able to transfer the file successfully between updating the game, which turned out to be a bad idea, and between computers. It's a miracle that we're still able to even do anything, I feel. Going to eat all their skin. Okay. What is this? Looks like a big old hat. Ring of Exhaustion. Drain fatigue 5 to 20 points for half a minute on target. Wow. Okay, I'm taking it. Devil's Spear, an exquisite ring. I guess I'll take the ring. I'll drink these potions. Origin of the Mages Guild. Ungasta Kavada Kavakis. Corpse Prep. I'll take their money, too. Is there an upper floor here? I don't think so. Any other amazing loot? Nope. Okay. So then, through this section... Oh, I think I see another scamp. Try and stealth attack it. It didn't work out. Okay. Frost Atronek in here. Nice. Okay. How about here? Ooh, I bet one of these are cursed. Oh, yeah! The Emerald. Okay. I think it's just a dreg club that's wielding. Yeah. Not too terrifying. Okay. Let's see. Emerald. Yeah, this one. We need to take it back to that person who's collecting cursed gems. Bargain, restore health. I'll just drink it right now. And look, there may actually be something up there. Look at that. Let's take a quick peek. Ah! What do you know? Okay. Scroll of the Mage's Eye. Detect enchantment. Uh-oh. We're gonna need this. Scroll of Baleful Suffering. Incredible. And of Slow Falling. Sure. Anything else up and around here? I think not. Okay. I do like that they try to give you an easy out here. They give you the little light to draw your eyes up. Thank you. Okay, let's see. Anything good on the Frost Atronek? No. Oh, there is a scamp en route. Probably ought to repair our item here, our weapon. That'll do. Okay. Let me quick save again. Here's our skeleton. It actually didn't, yeah, you didn't have anything too amazing at all. Okay. I'm assuming the Mages Guild hadn't properly gone through this part. Oh, there's a goatee Gordon here. And this is, yeah, this is where we were looking before. Okay, we'll heal up a bit. Ah, the West Wing. Jeez. Their expedition did not get very far at all. Okay. Probably this ruby's gonna do it. Wow, it didn't? The Grand Soul Gem, maybe? No. Fire salts, I'm just gonna eat. The skull, I'm just gonna move it for fun. Haneen's Wake. Who is this? Is this actually Molag Bal? Yeah, definitely. I can even see through the terrible deleterious effect. Okay. Sure. Let me get a pick and a probe. And a probe. 25 gold. Whoa. Belina's Antidote and an Iron Spark Mace. Arcade the Enemy, Corpse Prep, Book of Daedra, Rising Force Potion. I'll drink it right now. Okay. How about over here? Is this some sand? Man, I guess we are by a lot of water right now. I'm surprised this one isn't partly covered in water. The interior of the dungeon. Oh, you know what? I bet if that Rising Force Potion is guaranteed loot, it presents like a really good opportunity to levitate up. Okay. Now look. Exclusive Restore Magicka right by the head. Huh. Anything else around here? Sure. I think we got everything in this section. Let's head over to the West Wing. Do a quick save just in case we enter here and get obliterated. So far, so good. Pretty good at wiping out these lesser Daedra. Uh-oh. There's a caster Dremora. Whew. Okay. Oh. It's literally called Dremora Spellcaster. Okay. Cool, cool. Anything else here? I think I hear someone or something walking around. Servant's Skull, Chitin Longsword, Scroll of Flame Strike, Greater Soul Gem. Leave all that. No treasure down there. Any interesting areas up top that we should investigate? I don't think so. Oh, there is a little potion. Fortify Magicka. Fortify, I'll just drink it. So we came in through there. That's where the scamps are. So we've got this route and this one. We'll do this one because it stays on the same floor. Oh, no it doesn't. It goes deeper. So we'll do the one that goes upward. Ah, and it's blocked off. But there is a little treasure chest. Okay. Steel Staff of Divine Judgment. Damage, strength and endurance 3 to 8 points for 1 second on touch. Corpse Prep. Okay, the usual, like, Mages Guild slew of books. Okay, so let's head down here. I do think it's funny that the statue's crotch is displayed so prominently. You know, there's very few daedric princes where there's some additional meaning to doing that, right? And Molag Bal is definitely one of them. Probably the worst one, but is definitely one of them where it's relevant. Alright. Let's see who awaits on the other side. Just a flame Atronek? Yeah. Okay. No upper level there. Huh. What? Scroll of Candles. Fire damage 1 to 60 points for 1 second, but in 10 feet on touch. And it summons 2 Flame Atronachs, but only for 8 seconds. That is so weird. Okay. I'm down for more weird and freaky effects like that. Dreg Boots. Steel Battle Axe of Precision. Fortify Fatigue, I'll drink that. Water Walking. I'll drink all these potions, yeah. Paralysis Resist. Over here, we got something else that has a lock on it. Ready my pick. Steel Staff of Chastening. Personality and luck damage. Dire Spark Bolt Ring, I guess I'll take it. Restore Endurance, I'll drink them. Detect Creatures, why not? Rising Force Potion. A little bit of money. Special Floor of Tamriel, Corpse Prep. Okay. There are other chests in here that we need to pick into? Oh god. Oh fuck. Oh god, what a fool I am. Well, I'm not dead. Potion of Marking. Definitely don't want to drink that. Other Rising Force. Store Personality. The Vagaries of Magicka. Corpse Prep Volume 1. I think there's a full collection of corpse preparation in this dungeon. A full anthology, I should say. Darkest Darkness, Spirit of the Daedra, Restore Endurance again. Restore Willpower. Okay. Sure. So let's check the other section, the other path downward. There may just be nothing. This may just be a pretty straightforward and rudimentary dungeon. Okay. Let's get healed up first before we pop this sucker open. And let's get the pick. Ooh, it's a spellcaster again. Good. Okay. Not too bad. Is there anything up here that we ought to look at? Well, I still have a little bit of, levitate. Nothing. Got a bunch of skulls. The Dragon Break re-examined. Huh. Okay. Anything back behind here? No. Weird. There's just really nothing here. Okay. Fair enough. I thought that we were leading up to a quest. Maybe the quest is elsewhere in the game. And there's just no breadcrumb trail leading to the quest itself. Which maybe implies that the quest tied to this location is some sort of guild quest. Mage's Guild or something like that. Because if it were just a standalone side quest, I feel like there would be some breadcrumb trail leading to whatever town or person standing in the middle of nowhere wanting us to go in the fucking stupid ruin out by Idithrin. Okay. Yeah, I thought there would be something tied to the mayor. Was it the mayor? People were implying had some sort of weird interest in the ruin or some sort of ulterior motive in exploring it. Yeah, here we are. That's a full clear. Okay. up here. Good, good, good. And we need to make sure that we have a marker out front. And there's no, like, alternate route or whatever, is there? I don't think so. Okay, it is marked. Good. Though odd and peculiar, huh? Okay, so we have a couple courses of action here. I think we've explored pretty much everything of note at Idithrin, because it was quite small. We could jump over and go over here to, the Hlan Oek ferry. Yeah, we may as well. We may as well go over there. And then while we're there, we can see if there's any quests. And if there aren't any, well, we can take the boat probably back to Hlan Oek. Okay. Sure. The Hlan Oek ferry. Looks fairly peaceful. What's across the way there? It's like a little gulf. Okay. Hello.
What do you want?
Meldris Dreth?
Walk with virtue, Outlander.
Do you want something?
Tell me about Idithrin.
The fishing village of Idithrin is just northwest of here, beyond the Daedric ruin.
Okay, what do you think of the river?
It is the largest river in all Morrowind, beginning in the canyons of Shipao Shin, near Narcissus, and flowing all the way through Lake Andarum and to the inner sea. This makes it perhaps the most important trade route in the province.
Okay, background?
I'm a farmer.
Okay, great. Guard, do you have anything to say about this town? If you could even call it a town?
Where is that? Please join me.
Donen Salmon.
He'd need kicking.
Background? Okay, you're a dock worker and hireling of Hlan Oek. Okay. How about you? You just do transport? Welcome back. Oh gosh, I've been with you before? Tell me a rumor.
When the weather on the lake is clear, you can see a beached ship by the Daedric ruin to the east. I wouldn't dream of going close, of course.
Daedric ruin
Go
to
ahead.
the east.
I'm listening. Where?
There's a Daedric ruin to the east? Huh. Is this it? Andar Nipple? Fuck, should I go over there? We could wait here for a clear day.
Walk with
I am
virtue.
never.
Maybe we ought to. Okay.
Friend?
Zarazni Sa. Where do you take me? Almost there, Hlan Oek and Idithrin. Your background? Shipmaster and retainer. Business?
You want to do business. Zaisnisa suggests you seek out Feldril Sadthis in Hlan Oek.
Okay, great. How about here with you,
Is there
Favona
something I
Belaroth?
can do for you, Outlander?
Nothing much. This may just be a bit of a stopgap of a town. And you know what else? It could
Walk with virtue.
have significantly more relevance with Narcissus. Right, with the Narcissus update. I would believe that. Okay.
Please join me.
Political map of Anthirin. Yeah, I think it's just a very straightforward little trading port. Trade house? Oh, God. Okay. Oh, do you actually do trading here
Please,
too?
go ahead, Outlander. I'm listening.
With like, you take walk-ins. Trade manifests. Okay. Hello, Redina Deroth. Welcome to our trade post. I invite you to take a look at my wares, and if you need a drink or a place to sleep, talk to my husband downstairs. Okay. Tell me your background. You're a trader and oathman. Okay, barter? What do you have? Mages Guild, Fighters Guild charters. You sell your own trade manifests. Belt of Charisma. The Cavern Door. I don't think I've ever read The Cavern Door. Varieties of Thought, Volume 1 through 3. You know, I'm gonna take that. Maybe we want to read those. Same goes for the Sage. Okay, is there anything interesting I can sell here? Okay. Could probably stand to get rid of some of this booze. Great. So we need to keep the emerald. The rest of this, though, can go if I want. Okay. Sure. Yeah, I guess that'll do. Thank you. Okay. Anything else around here? Let's not go down to speak with her husband just yet. Business Ledger, Poison Song 3, Guide to Balmora, some shoes. Okay. Check the lower level now. Let me do a quick save just in case. Oh, there's some actual patrons here. Hello?
You seem to be doing
Armin?
all right for yourself. What can I do for you?
Background? I am Armin, merchant and retainer of the Great House Lalu. Specific place? This place was built to facilitate transfer of cargo from the Lake and Darum trade to the Thir River trade. If you're heading up or down the river, speak to the shipmaster Zarizni Sa. If you intend to go to one of the ports to the east, Fathalus Ramelin transports customers across the lake in his ferry. And if you need to stay here for a while, the trade house sells useful goods and has an inn downstairs. Okay, sure. Any rumors? A group of mages has recently started poking around Varashimus, on the island to the west. No, not daedra worshippers. At least I don't think so. They're probably up to no good either way. How about you?
Yes, Outlander.
Larara Maralvith.
I'm only passing through, Outlander. I have no interest in doing business with you at the moment.
What's your background? You're a merchant. Okay. Sure. Hello,
Tell your friends
Sanvir
about
Deroth.
this
Welcome, bootlegger. Can I offer you some food or drink? We also rent beds here if you need a place to sleep.
Okay. Can I get a bed?
Yes, we have one available. It's 10 gold for the rest of the day. Do you want it?
Sure.
Thank you. Your room is the one directly opposite the stairs.
Okay. Sure. Tell me a rumor?
Some of the farmers delivering goods from the south have told us that bandits have been menacing them not far from the ferry post. If this keeps up, the guards will need to be sent to intervene.
Oh, so there may be some bandits just on the road out there. Okay. Well, I guess we'll sleep. Let's sleep until a good time of day. That way we can maybe see the ship that they were talking about. Okay, level 31. Okay, sure.
I have heard of you, Outlander.
Well, it's not that clear of a day. Okay, let's take the road out of town. Maybe the bandits will waylay me as well. That said, there's not much else to the south of here with my version of the game. Which direction south should I even go? Okay. Oh, there's like an ancestral tomb here. Helvi Ancestral Tomb, or Helvi. Okay. No sign of bandits, though. I think this is very unfinished stuff. No? Kuriki. Maybe this is it. Okay. And here, our road ends. So we reach unfinished territory. Fair enough. Should I go into Kuriki? I guess we can check it out real quick. It's kind of fun to look at these dungeons at the edge of the world. I feel like the more you get to the edge of current updates, the more liable you are to... Oh, shit. I think the more liable it is that these dungeons may get repurposed for, like, a proper questing experience later down the line. But this guy's fucking relentless, huh? He's got some sort of, like, daedric Tonto. Araven Resvalen. Oh, a drag shard blade. It's a drag weapon. Wow. Pretty fucking rare. I'm gonna take it for fun. We've seen, like, the full set of drag armor at this point, but still no, like, a slew of new weapons, right? Got a chest. Bandit Chief's Journal. Entry 1. The boys managed to knock out a troll and drag the beast here. Put it in the cage. Bathis says he knows how to train it. Says no one will dare to come snooping around here once we've got ourselves a trained troll to guard the cave. Pretty clever. Entry 2. The troll ripped Bathis to pieces and ate him. Should have known this was an absolutely moronic idea. Entry 3. The troll is still in the cage. No one dares to go near it. Decided to let the beast starve to death. Still got some bits of Bathis left, though, so it might take a while. Okay. So it's a starved super troll. Got some Mazte. You know what? It's not a problem that few swigs of booze can't solve. Okay. The Nervreen. Maybe the most alcoholic of every Elder Scrolls protagonist? I don't know. You would think it would be the Skyrim one, all things considered, but, I don't know. The Nervreen just benefits greatly from imbibing different spirits and shit. Hey, these assholes are tough as fuck. Whew. Okay. Mavan Ervithril. Biography of Baron's Eyes, some dice, a copper pan. Whoa. A silver wakizashi, too. Is that the troll making that noise? Sounded like a fucking koala bear. I don't know if you've ever had the displeasure of hearing a koala bear and what they actually sound like, but it's so fucked up. Okay. So this is the hungry troll, swamp troll. Is it gonna get me? Wait, it's peaceful? Oh, no, it's not. What the hell? I hit it so hard it, like, leaned over to the side. It started dabbing. Okay. God, I love the animation for how it dies. It's so fucking good. It's perfect. Right? The way in which it kind of, like, slowly falls backward, right? Like, it's out of... Like, the timing of it all is a little shoddy and fucked up. It perfectly matches a lot of the like kill animations and stuff in the core game. It's such a fucking little detail, but it's so fucking good. Oh, I love that. I love how it just awkwardly kind of fell over in a not terribly realistic speed. That was fucking amazing. I have to assume that this is all on purpose. right? That all of these are deliberate choices being made with intent, right? Could you imagine if it's all just accidental? Right? Everybody on the TR team, maybe even within the like what would you even call it, the team of volunteers, right? Maybe even within the team of volunteers, people are accidentally sometimes doing fucking amazing things just completely accidentally, and other parts of the team are looking at it and being like, holy shit, that's amazing. That's like some real ass Morrowind shit. And they're like, what? Yeah, of course. Yeah, I meant to do that. Of course. See you for ready to start working on the next update. Right? Just like completely accidentally like stumbling into genius. And you know what? I feel like that's exactly the kind of attitude that will get you far when dealing within the realm of Morrowind, right? I feel like that's the exact same shit that the original team perhaps stumbled into way back in the day. Right? I feel like the two aren't too far removed from one another. You know? Whether it be deliberate or by accident. There we go. Let's head on over here. Good. Do I want to check out the ancestral tomb? I don't know. I tend not to actually like ancestral tombs. It's got to be said. I tend to not like them that much. I definitely have a preference for anything but ancestral tombs. So this square is actually chill and peace living. This motherfucker said, on a clear day, you can see it to the east. Okay. Sure, man.
You'll find.
Let's try it. 24 hours. We'll see if it can happen. Not today. Okay, this is a very clear day. Maybe my draw did. Oh, shit! Oh my god, yo! What the fuck? It's true! Okay, my draw distance is a little bit fucked up. I need to look up the recommended draw distance for Tamriel Rebuilt. Maybe not for this, for Volume 2, but definitely for the future one. Okay. I mean, we gotta go over, right? We gotta go over and look at it. Sorry, Hlan Oek. Sorry. Following a rumor. So some fucking asshole just like shipwrecked here in a major way. Oh, look at that. Oh, that's cool. Okay. Let me do a quick save. Oh, shit. Oh, no. Oh, no. Oh, thankfully I'm absorbing all of its horrible shit. There's also someone here who's pissed at me. Who is that over there? Lord Dagon? Is that Lord Dagon over there? Is this a Lord Dagon shrine? Nars Gordis. With the steel rapier. Oh yeah, this is Lord Dagon, right? Okay. There's the main shrine entry point. Is some of this gonna be subaquatic? Maybe. Dude, I'm loving the little, like, lily pads and stuff. It's beautiful. Or, I guess they're not lily pads, whatever they are. The flowers, I love the plants. I love the plants. Good plants. Big fan of them plants. Ooh, you got a daedric spear, huh? Is that better than what I wield? 6 to 40. 10 to 40. My god, my war spear of Indril Donvis is too powerful. And there's no accounting for the increased range and almost halved weight. The durability is also better, the condition. Max condition better on mine. I'll leave this spear there, though, just for fun. Okay. Sure. Should I levitate up to the top? Also, just for fun? Cool. Okay. Nothing too wild. Let's go take a look at the shipwreck before we head into the shrine itself. Overrun shipwreck, upper level. Oh, hey. What's that? Over yonder. Oh, that's Imra! Oh my gosh, it looks enormous and positively bustling from over here. Right? Yeah. How is it that, Imra, at least from this vantage point, it's supposed to be a sleepy little fishing village, but just from a silhouette, just from right here, you would think it was fucking enormous. You know, I feel like we gotta build up the Hlaalu Ferry a bit more, and maybe they already have, right? But I think it needs a few more something to it to make it look a lot more impressive, because right now, it looks like Imra is the real Hlaalu Ferry. Okay. That's it, I don't know, maybe it is meant to be a little tiny place, even smaller than Imra. Okay. Oh shit, I accidentally did not quick save. I tapped F4. Oh fuck. Damn, it's counting. OpenMW is counting how many frames I've had going so far. That's wild, man. That's wild. That's so wild. Okay, okay. Oh god, you sick bastard. What the fuck? Let me get a torch out. Whew. Free money. Good. Anything else around here? Bamboo candlestick. Adrian Daedra. 55 Quatlus in there. Some Mazte. I'll slurp it right now. Oops. An iron helmet. Just some garbo, I guess. Okay. Oh, shit. Let's quick save again. Ooh, these are... It was overrun by fucking rats. Okay. Wow. Skeleton got absolutely devastated. Got a sack of salt rice. Chow down on that. Scuttle. More salt rice. Only interested in large stacks. Look at all the little bits of money strewn about. Okay. Unfortunately, I fucking love this. I feel like doing this enough times is going to slowly improve my shooting in FPSs. right. Put enough, put a whole lot more on the ground. Start training me. You know, fucking start training me to be even better at rapid target acquisition. By the end of this, have me loot enough fucking shipwrecks. I'm gonna be a pro at fucking Counter-Strike. God, I'm gonna be selling so many knives. That's what the pros do, right? That's where the real money's at. Alright, let's see over here. How'd you get so good at Valorant, bro? Dude, I just played so much of Tamriel Rebuilt. That's the secret. That's the secret. This shit trains you to fuck up. This shit gets you fucking ready. Okay, over here. Fucking like all these FPS streamers and stuff just start booting up Morrowind for Tamriel Rebuilt just to like practice their shit instead of the what's it normally called? What's the popular one called where you like do aim practice? That a lot of people who are really like going hard on FPS as they load that shit up and try it. I forgot what it was called, the website and all that. Good lord. Man, there's a lot of food, though. Okay. Probably gonna be... Ooh! Scared me by my torch going out. Some fresh fiber. Hmm. Got some more there. Ooh, Alchemy 82. We're getting there. Anything else? No, we're all clear on that. Paper lantern I'll take. Alrighty. A lot of iron equipment. Nice to be wearing this diving helmet that we got from actually not too far from here, huh? Okay. Should I take all these other paper lanterns? I do like the paper lanterns. Yeah, I'm gonna take them. They're fun. Okay. I'll mark this as cleared. And then let's go into the dungeon proper. You think maybe some of the survivors escaped into the ruin? No way they're still alive though, right? Even if they did. Oh, a storm matronic? Okay. Deal with you. Thank goodness there's no, like, elemental shit on the ground. Been playing a lot of Dead Island 2 recently with my dear partner. In co-op. When it was, free on the Epic Games Store. Claimed it and we've been playing it together, and there's a lot of, like, environmental / elemental stuff popping off in that game. Oh shit, are these... Hey, it's these dudes from before! God, I love their hit reactions too. This is just like what we were talking about with the fucking troll. God, they're amazing. Fucking bless up to the creature design team. They understood the assignment. I mean, granted, I don't know how much of this, like, how much were Vermeil, is this their first time ever being seen in a game through the mod here? Or did they exist also in, like, Daggerfall or some shit? Nah, if they existed in Daggerfall, they looked like, a sexy lady with a huge rack or something, I'm sure. just like right there, there's a sexy lady with a huge rack. Okay. Let's do a quick save. Whew. Get fucked up by the poison. A seducer. I'm gonna wait to eat your heart. Gonna heal up a bit. Do the Vermeil actually have an item that they drop? I don't think so. Okay. Sure. Inner shrine. I better repair up too. Good that we're using these up. Great. inner shrine. Let's do a quick save. Looks fine.
I have you. You will
Holy shit, there's a bunch of dudes in here. Oh my gosh, and a Dremora. Oh fuck, there's 2 of them. I can probably kite them around here though. Using the superior. Oh shit, is that guy a fucking two-handed Terry? I'm just going to exploit and abuse the superior spear range here. Okay, I'm gonna have a fatigue pot or 2. I don't think he is a two-handed Terry. Beautiful. Okay. Grand Soul Gem. Should I take the pick? How many picks do I have? God, I've got so many master picks. I'm not even... Oh yeah, I'm not even gonna take it. I'll take the Soul Gem, though. And the ring. Dremora Lord and Ebony Broadsword. And a Dwarven Long Spear. Does it have higher reach than my current one? No, it's equivocal. Okay. How's it look? Looks good. One single piece of gold. And you? Wow. Quality restore health. I'll take it. Amulet of Mighty Blows. It's from the core game. Okay. Quite the big chamber here. These must be shipwreck survivors. I bet. Okay. Orange chest, a little bit of money. You think we should backtrack all the way to the dude who wanted the cursed gems? Did I already do all of that? Maybe I already got them all. I'm just collecting them for no good reason. Okay, let's fuck around with this terrible stuff. A devil mace. Money. Okay. Letter to Gavel's Salathran. What? There's no way I can come to Andara Nipple. It was hard enough to get the guild to set up shop in Verashimus, and that was mostly unoccupied. I went neither the locals nor my colleagues asking questions about why I need to take a boat to yet another daedric ruin, and one filled with Mehrunes Dagon worshippers to boot. Have your man meet me in Idithrin instead. No one will question why I go there. I'll have the items from Almasthir that you wanted ready. We'll hand them over as soon as he brings me that enchanted staff you promised me. Signed T. Tiny nachos? Oh my god. Who is Galvs though? Or Gavels? I don't remember them. T might be Tiny Nachos. Given that he was supplying stuff from Almasthir. Okay. Oh, Daedric Face of Rebellion. Is that a new one? Oh, fuck. I didn't know that they could spawn off of that shit. Okay. Eat your heart out. Definitely taking that. Those things are cool and rare. Yeah. I mean, if there was ever any question before about the identity of this Daedric prince, I feel like the Mask of Rebellion cinches it. That said, I don't think we needed to ponder that. Okay. Let's see. Let's do a little picking here. And some probing. Maybe I can return back to the other ruin out by Idithrin, Verashimus or whatever it was called. Verashimus? And maybe now that we have the note, we'll have some additional recourse. I could maybe even bring it to, like, Tiny Nachos and confront him. That's possible. Okay. Get a torch handy. Let's do a quick save too. So that goes to the inner shrine. Goes back on out. Okay. Oh look, here's part of the boat. Oh, I like that a lot. That's very fun. And that's why it's partly flooded too. Cool. So they were deliberately trying to wreck the ship. I assume as some sort of, like, mode of sacrifice. Is that a fucking land drag over there that I see by those crabs? Is that like a baby land drag? Oh my god, I think it is. Look at that. This is a fucking land drag. Wow. That fucking rocks. Okay. Well, like I said, let's head over to, what do you call it? The other one. Let's see here. Probably get my, yeah, my Amulet of Circumnavigation. Might do nothing, but we'll give it a shot. Because the whole situation is conspicuous as hell. It really seems like there's a quest tied to it, but maybe I just don't have it. I wonder what it could be, though, if not Mage's Guild.
I must
Hello.
say I find you most interesting right now. Please go ahead.
Nope. Then down this way. You were the team leader, right?
Greetings and salutations.
Yeah, nothing. Okay. It may just be like world building. You know, there may not be a proper quest to any of it. It may just be part of, like, putting together a mystery or so. Okay, let's head back over to the ferry, I think. And we'll take a boat over to Idithrin. Love it. Okay. Hello. Can you take me to Hlan Oek, actually?
Short trip, long
Beautiful.
trip. You did. That guy looks familiar.
And then... should we go back into the basement of that club? I think we ought to. Well, what even was it? It was the one right by the governor's building.
I don't have a lot
Probably
of
nothing.
patience for questions, Outlander.
Give this a go. The Morning Sun Corner Club, that's it. Hello? Someone in particular?
I'm only passing through Hlan Oek on pilgrimage, so I'm afraid I don't know anyone in town. But I hear some of its residents are quite unsavory.
Wealth
What of
beyond
you,
measure.
Mirasa? No, nothing. Okay. We'll check the lowest floor. Right, a lot of people here cleared out after we dealt with them. What of you,
Yes,
Tanisi
Outlander, what
Balvel?
may I do for you?
What's your background? I'm Tanisi Balvel, noble and lawman of the Great House Slalu. Okay. Little advice? The most important piece of advice I can give you is this. Stay away from the sewers. The rats are the least of your problems if you venture down there. Yeah, I wonder if there's a proper quest for the sewers. We had a brief taste.
Please, have a look around.
Oh shit, what's going on back here? Toon mush. Got some grief. Okay. What have you got on your scroll? Blank scroll. Hello. Nope. Generic text. You mind if I go inside this? Let's see here. Shadows. Amulet of Shadows. You gonna detect me? God, you might. Okay, we didn't get in trouble. Anything good back here? Booze, a little bit of food. Not even a 5+ stack though. Oh, here we go. Anything 5 or more, I'm down to take and eat. Okay. Very well, let's head out of here. We can check another one of the buildings. Okay, how about... Let's go down to at Wharf's End. I have to imagine there might be a Thieves Guild presence here. No? Hello? Mallory Drorin? No, nothing new. What is with that person over there? What the fuck is their deal? Hang on, let's go over there. Hello? What the hell are you doing over here?
I will listen, Outlander.
I don't know you. What do you want?
Tell me about Hlan Oek.
It's only a short swim, but there are slaughterfish in the water around here. Better take the long way back, Outlander.
Okay, latest rumors?
Sometimes foul smells ooze from the sewer grates. Foul even by sewage standards.
What of the woods? Authorloth Woods?
The woods to our west are beautiful, untamed, and dangerous. Stick to Velos Path if you intend to make the journey to Kraganmore.
Deer River?
There's plenty of sturgeon and slaughterfish in the river around here. I'd rather not talk about some of the other things we drag ashore.
Okay. How about over there? What is that? Is that a candle? No, okay, that's one of those plants. Okay.
I will listen, Outlander.
What are
but
you
make
up
it
to? Fish. Can I kill fish? Oh yeah, I can kill fish, right? Yeah, it makes that fucking wild noise. Is there actually anything up here? The little path by you? No, okay. And this links over to where we had been before. Okay. That dude might be part of a quest. Either way, it looks super cool at night. Alright. Now, let's go check the wharf.
Shoes are killing me.
At Wharf's End. Quick saving just in case.
Yes.
Lances under lantern. Fish vendor prices. Oh, you're a fish vendor. Okay. Fish vendor prices. These notes show local vendor purchase prices for fresh fish. Clearly important knowledge for local fishermen. Okay. Hello.
Take care who you trust here. Hlan Oek is a dangerous place for outlanders like us.
Background. Fisherman. Okay. Your trade?
I am a fisherman at heart, and from time to time, I still go out on the Thir River myself. It wouldn't do for a fisherman not to catch his own supper, but nowadays, I mostly mend the nets and equipment of the other fisher folk of Hlan Oek and sell them replacements for what can't be repaired.
Okay. Barter? Cooking knife. Cooking knife. A harpoon. Torches. Okay. Sure. About what you would expect. How about your room over here? Can I bust into this? Or are you gonna detect me? Okay. Fishing poles, little bowl, jokes. Take some money. Okay. A little bit of salt rice. Taking that. Apprentice's calcinator. Ooh, 10 salt rice. Alright, well, not too fascinating. I am in combat with something out here. Okay, any building here that I should check? I mean, we should definitely look at the slave market. Oh, the sewers run right beneath them. Let me check the council club first. Before we go into the slave market.
Yes,
We'll
okay.
thoroughly look through the council club.
I take it you want
Okay,
well,
let's do a quick save.
what is it?
Hello? You rent beds? Yeah, he doesn't like me staying here.
What, Outlander? Why do you disturb me?
Okay. We maybe have already spoken with everyone here.
I see this land suits you. We welcome you freely, Outlander. Please join
Yeah.
me.
Check the lower levels. About you. Okay, nothing else. Back this way, yeah, here's Eastern Sewers. Okay. Let's go check the slave market. You don't happen to have a
Seen
quest, do you?
any elves?
What the fuck? How about these guys out here? Manus Revol.
You ever wonder why people don't like you? You think it might have something to do with the way you act?
Okay. Let's try and give you some money. Anything? No. Little secret?
I can tell you a little secret about Velos Path. It works both ways. Keep on walking west until you get to Cyrodiil, and then never come back.
That's funny, okay. Little advice?
You want my advice, Outlander? Stay clear of the Kamana tongue. We don't like Outlanders.
Tell me a rumor.
Rumor has it that a nosy Outlander was found floating face down in the Thir River. Leave now and maybe it stays a rumor.
Killing and murder.
Killing is useful to educate and intimidate others, especially when brutal, cruel, and arbitrary.
Okay, anything else? Come on, a tongue.
We're Dunmer. We're proud. And Hlan Oek is our town. Don't like it? Leave.
What do you think of Velos Path?
The only good thing I can say about Outlanders putting their dirty boots on our sacred road is they've got gold in their pockets, and we can lift it off of them.
What do you think of the woods?
The woods are untamed and dangerous. An Outlander can get lost if they wander off the path, and Vec willing, they aren't found again.
Thieves Guild?
Did you hear about what happened to them in Andothran? Now that's a funny story.
I guess you haven't heard the newest update about all that. About the Thyr River.
It's always sad when we have to sully this beautiful river with the body of an Enwa who asks too many questions.
Loden Dadris?
Careful, Outlander. That's a dangerous name to know.
Fighters Guild?
We have no need for the Empire's greedy dogs here. Not as hirelings, not as mercenaries, not at all.
Which is very interesting considering how many quests the Fighters Guild has, especially depending on which of the two paths you go down, that are tied to the Kamanatong. Almasthir itself?
Yes, Outlander. One of the many places you could be instead of here, pestering us.
What of Ansiren?
It's a beautiful region on either side of the Thyr River, all the way down to where it meets the Inner Sea. And, like everything beautiful in our land, it is being polluted by Outlanders like you. Every true Dunmer longs for the day we raise the ulcer you call Old Ebenar to the ground, even if they're too craven to say it to your face.
Okay.
Under sun and sky, Outlander, we greet you warmly.
Oh. Who the hell are you? I am Benain Mayrin, thief. Okay. Tell me a rumor? We get a lot of travelers, pilgrims mostly. There's been some chatter among them as of late. They talk of missing companions. A rumor's been going around about a body south of here, but so far there isn't any proof. Barter? You sell thief tools. Training? Thief-related training. Okay. Well, let's go on into... Oh, shit! This is what we were in combat with. Cool. Once again, the, like, slow-motion death animation. Very good. Let's look at this terrible place.
What is it,
Idera
Sarah?
Bethendus. Slave records. This ledger lists the names of slaves presently on sale. Names of slaves already sold to various households, the money paid by each buyer, and the profit generated by each transaction. Hello? Welcome to Hlan Oek, Outlander. Do you need help finding a specific place? Specific place? If you're looking to buy, you'll find many services in the river district along Velos Path. Well, I think we know about this. Your background? I am Idera Bethendus, merchant. Your trade? Look around you, Outlander. It's no secret what kind of merchandise I deal in. Some advice? The Council Club is firmly in the grasp of the Kamana Tong, and an Outlander like you should give it a wide berth. If you need a place to sleep, look for the communal quarters at the temple instead. The Morning Sun Corner Club in the High District is also more friendly to Outlanders, though it does not rent rooms. Okay. How about a rumor? Have you been to the Morning Sun Corner Club? I heard it got its name because there's no windows, and so the patrons forget the time and only emerge when the sun is already up. Or was it because it's so filled with smoke that all the lights look like the sun through morning fog? It was one or the other. Okay. Very well.
It has no master.
Rijarda.
Do you wish to purchase, Rijarda? Speak to Mistress Bethandas.
What about you?
I am never too busy.
Uftheg Grazugnor. Same as before, twin lamps. Don't trust me enough. I feel like an orc
Yes.
slave is pretty damn rare. I don't know if I've seen one. Okay. Oh, God. Jesus Christ. Okay, nobody's even in these. Another door here. I bet it has sewer access. Actually, no, I bet it doesn't. We'd see that on the map, wouldn't we? How about up top here? Got some booze. Bed. Oh, and of course, lots of narcotics too. Sure. Slave cell key. Small chest. Okay. Now let's go down.
What is this about?
Slave bracers. Wooden mace.
Go ahead. I'm listening.
Yeah, let me pick into these for XP. Do a quick save in case we get found out. Poop buckets galore and all of them. Oh shit, this one actually has a dude in it. Javaku.
What are you doing down here? Are you interested in taking poor Javaku? Speak to Mistress Bethandas.
Okay. Sure. How about over here? I don't think you can actually buy them. Steel staff. How about over this way?
What is this about?
Yeah, I don't think I can actually shop here. Unlike the core game. Fair enough. Okay. Let's head on out. Should I investigate the sewers or wait until we do the temple quest line? Because that may also involve me going into the sewers. I don't know. Yeah, you know what? Let's go to the temple and we'll do theirs. Were there any other locales we should investigate? The company trade house. Hello.
What do you
Arona
want of me,
Mondris.
Outlander?
Barter a bit? Do you have anything of interest? Not really. Fair enough. Holy shit, a bunch of books.
Well met.
Frodridge Redlung. Barter? Oh, look at all this shit you've got. The Legend of the Crately House. The Purpose of the Cork Bulb. Jewel of the Bay, Wayrest. Fall of the Usurper. A lot of these are pretty familiar books. Arithmetic for Barbarians. Okay. A Dunce in Morrowind, Volume 1? I'm definitely gonna buy that. Thank you. Okay. Oh, shit. Damn, that is a high fucking lock level. I think I was stuck in this room. Holy shit, who are you? Oh my gosh, what is all this? Whoa, 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 whoa. Got some wild stuff down here, huh? A yellow glass bowl. A lot of potions are probably being sold upstairs.
Go
Okay.
ahead, Outlander. What do you need?
Idris Terry. If you're here on business, kinsman, please make it quick. Background? Mage and kinsman of Great House Slalu. Someone in particular? All stuff that we know. What the fuck are you doing down here? Look at this shit. Some glass armor, too. Wow. Okay. Let's head on back up. That's all under lock and key in a major way.
I'm listening.
Here's this person. Mons Hlalo. Dire Flamebolt ring. And a whole bunch of clothing. Okay. Well, that seems to be that. Okay, I guess we'll head up to the temple and we'll start their quests, no? Who are you with the lantern out? Gul Sandrian.
What brings you to Hlan Oek? Are you walking Velos Path too?
What's your background? You're a pilgrim, of course. Okay. I won't talk to the couple over there. At least just yet. Because they may be part of the temple quests. Worst case, they aren't, and we'll come back and talk to them again. Should we check out the keep? You know what, maybe we ought to.
I am never too busy
Hello?
for a good talk.
Anything in particular?
Please,
Nope.
go ahead, Outlander. I'm listening.
Check around here. We've definitely been in this place before. Oh, hey, Boderi Ulan. Have you come to gloat, you lying Enwa? Leave me be. You'll get what you deserve in the end. Okay. Sure. Anything else here?
Nice
Please
to see
join
you,
me.
friend.
Zeromir? No, nothing
I
unique.
can't
Nothing new.
imagine eating one of those things.
And let's head on up this
Yes,
way.
Outlander.
Is
how
there
do you
something
do?
What
under
do
your
you want of me, Outlander?
counter? There is, but nothing too wild. Okay, should we check the upper section of the keep? Oh, there's a middle and upper section. Okay.
Walk
Ah,
with
Sadia
virtue,
Uvaleth.
Outlander.
Right. Have I yet gotten a quest from you? What do you know of Loden Dadris? He's the owner of the council club here in town, and a regular attendee at the Tribunal Temple in the High District. Really? Background? I'm Sadia Uvaleth, Master-at-Arms and house cousin of the Great House Slalu. Okay. You don't actually have a proper quest. She might be tied to the Tribunal Temple ones, though. Entirely possible.
Go ahead. I'm
Nothing
listening.
too remarkable up here. I think they had that Fargoth fashion,
I am never
too.
too busy for a good talk.
Okay, let's head on down.
Not again.
Good. Have we even been in this temple yet? No, I don't think we have.
What is it,
Nalaza
Sarah?
Mondus. You're also a pilgrim?
Tell your
Fulms
friends about this
Terrians.
place.
Welcome to the Temple of Hlan Oek. Do you wish to purchase some food for the table or rations for the journey onward?
What's your background?
I'm in charge of the temple kitchen here. I also sell affordable food to pilgrims coming through Hlan Oek.
How about beds?
You will find bunk beds in the first room to your right when you head down the stairs. We offer them free of charge for pilgrims passing through town, as the council club has been less than welcoming to travelers. Please keep them clean, be quiet after dark, and don't intrude on the other rooms on that floor.
It's very nice of you all. How about some Cyrodiilic brandy?
We don't serve that foreign swill here. Go to the Morning Sun if you're thirsty for that sort of stuff.
Food?
The Thea River blesses us with a reliable source of food, so most meals involve slaughterfish or sturgeon, but we also take advantage of the many traders passing through Hlan Oek by ship or on foot and buy local crops and produce. We also offer some alcoholic drinks for purchase, in moderation, of course.
And they're just setting up a whole fucking gift shop too, I bet. Okay, my trade?
I'm responsible for the kitchen and larders of the temple here, so that others can focus on the more spiritual aspects of our duties. Because so many pilgrims pass through Hlan Oek, I also act as a publican and sell food and drink, and with the pilgrims' travels, news. So I can also share the latest rumors, or a little advice with you.
Okay. How about a rumor? Yeah, all stuff that we know. Sidia Uvaleth has ties to the Tong. Little advice. Keep out of the sewers. Sure. What do you have to say about Velos Path?
It is the most important road and the most significant pilgrimage in all Morrowind. It traces the path St. Veloth led our ancestors on when they first came to this land. It starts in the mountains near Kraganmore and then passes through Othriloth Woods and Hlan Oek. When it leaves our town, it continues north and crosses the Thir River to Almisthir and passes through Amalexia itself, and then follows the eastern coastline up to Necrom.
Okay. Sure. Any bartering? Nah. Very well. How about you, Alvin Hlen?
Impressive. These clothes suit you well.
Speak to Holmes Terrians if you want to buy food.
Okay. Well, I don't want to right now. Could you imagine if this wasn't the like mural that they had when you first came in? If it was a different one depicting anybody but St. Veloth? Alchemist Formulary. Sure. Temple Dome. Lot of potions. Hello? Anything new? Your trade? I'm this temple's healer. I chiefly treat pilgrims that have met with ill fortune on Velos Path. We offer restorative and protective potions here, alongside the ingredients to make your own. Okay. What do you think of the Kamana Tong? You may have a misconception of the Tong, Outlander. They take pride in their heritage, they support our charitable works in Hlan Oek, and many are some of the most devout followers of Almsivi you will ever encounter. Oh, they're very fine people, huh?
I don't know where to begin. It is such an honor.
Okay.
I see
Nivis
this land suits you.
Serathrin.
We welcome you freely, Outlander.
What brings you to the temple, disciple? Have you been lax in your duties?
Yeah, let me ask you about duties real quick.
An outlander taking an interest in our faith. It is truly a blessed day.
I bet I outrank you in the temple, honestly.
As a matter of fact, I have something for you to do. I need you to collect donations for the temple.
Okay. Donations?
We're fortunate here in Hlan Oek to receive a great many visitors taking the pilgrimage of Velos Path. It's the generosity and the frequency of such pilgrims that allows us to do our charitable work. Go and speak to the pilgrims. Shake them down. I'm kidding. I'm sure they'll be very happy to make a donation to our temple.
Okay. Now let's ask about everything else. Tell me about the Tong.
I can imagine that some of the Kamana Tong members will have reservations about an outlander joining the temple, but most are upstanding members of the community and devout temple followers. Tending to their spiritual needs is part of your duties. Conduct yourself with honor and mind your manners, and I'm sure they will return the courtesy.
Okay. I feel like there's one of two ways that this can go. You know? The first is the very obvious one, where there's going to be some interesting points of friction between an outlander joining the temple and the local Kamana Tong. And you could also go the route of, taking some real-life inspiration. Obviously, the Kamana Tong and the temple are not one and the same. But I can't help but remember story of, in the United States, this black man who like either joined or like ingratiated himself with some chapter of the KKK, which I guess if you're not from the United States, and I don't know, maybe they're known globally, especially with like Red Dead Redemption 2 being out in the world. But they're a bunch of I guess they're not too far off from the Kamana Tong, you know. But the guy was able to actually persuade and sway a bunch of those KKK clan members to like leave and not be racist anymore, right? Because they just didn't really know anybody outside of their little circle, right? I don't know. Pretty remarkable stuff. Let's see. I would be down for an arc like that, but I feel like you walk a fine line where, you know, the Kamana Tong are pretty fucked up, right? You don't want to give, you don't, you know, we don't have to hand it to them, right? That's what I'm saying. We don't gotta hand it to them. All right, let's see over here. Collect donations.
You haven't collected any donations yet, disciple. Don't worry. The pilgrims walking the path are very friendly, and they're expecting you.
Okay. How about some rumors?
Please, Lyle Schnub, this town is too filled with lies already.
What about Loden Daedris?
He's the owner of the council club, as well as a generous patron of our charitable works.
Shrine of Almalexia's Fury?
You've already performed that pilgrimage. Would you still like me to tell you about its meaning and location?
No, I'm good. That was in Dothran. What of skooma?
It's a vile foreign substance that clouds the mind and consumes the body. Making, transporting, or selling it is a serious crime under the laws of both Morrowind and the Empire.
Okay. I guess foreign substance, his read on it is a little xenophobic in that the moon sugar is foreign, even though skooma production itself is like, skooma was born in Morrowind, wasn't it? Correct me if I'm wrong. Okay, it was like invented here. Someone in particular.
I do not presume to speculate who here in town is most important.
Tomb of St. Olms.
You've already performed that pilgrimage. Would you still like me to tell you about its meaning and location?
Okay. Okay, and sure, I guess we'll go around town and look for donos. Can I get a blessing here on CV Restoration? Okay. May as well heal up a bit too. Oh, we're back behind the counter.
We welcome you freely.
How about over this way? Up to the top. Shrine of the Tribunal. Hlan Faravel.
What brings you to Hlan Oek? Are you walking Velos Path too?
Oh, I'm here collecting donations?
So kind of you to ask. Yes, I will make a donation.
Do you think I need to be writing down how much I'm getting?
I've already given you my donation.
Yeah, do you think this is going to be a situation where I need to remember? Okay, just in case, I'm going to get my notebook here readied. And I'm just going to jot down every time. Let's see. Hlan Oek Temple donations. 30. Okay. I won't bother to add them up unless we find out that we have to. Yeah, I'm surprised that here in Hlan Oek we can't readily buy a full collection of the Gospel of St. Veloth. Okay.
Welcome, friend. Are you the one I've
Bolmora
heard talk
Amani?
about?
What do you think of Loden Daedris? I've met him. He's a regular visitor to the temple. Regret. Ooh, sounds like a good one. Another copy of it. Anything up here in this little section? Don't think so. Okay. How about down into the lower levels?
Excuse me.
Gaming.
Did you say something?
Nevian. I'm sorry, bootlegger. I'm not in the mood to talk to strangers unless you've somehow found my lost amulet. You've lost your amulet? Oh, it's nothing much, just a little trinket with a small enchantment on it. But I had it for a long time, and I suppose I got attached to it. And now Ernal and I are stuck here in Hlan Oek because I can't bear the thought of heading on to Almasthir without it. I'll look for it. You will? Oh, thank you so much, bootlegger. Here, maybe this will help you. I first noticed it was missing when Ernal and I came back to the temple after browsing the outdoor market in the upper district. I sat down on the bed there. Bed here, and it wasn't around my neck, and it wasn't in my satchel. Ernal and I have turned this room over 100 times. Maybe I lost it at the market. Do you think it was stolen off of you? Are you an outlander? Okay.
What
Ernal?
now?
What brings you to Hlan Oek, Outlander? My companion and I are walking Velos Path.
Yeah, I'm collecting donations.
Yes, I'll happily make a donation to the temple.
20? Yeah, I heard about the amulet.
Kind of you to go looking for it, but in a town like this, let's just say I don't think it's been lost.
Okay. I can't collect donations from you? Oh, I can. Even if it's grayed out. I guess because that's a second 20. Each amount is different. Okay. Sure. That room is locked up. Hello?
You flatter me with your attention.
Mervona
Outlander.
Erithron. Any unique things to say? No. Background. Priest and adept of the temple. Sure. Banker's Bet. Ash and Blood, Volume 2. Velothi Coffer.
I'm very happy to make your acquaintance.
Pick into this room. Anything here? No, but the beds are all free to use if we need them. Weeping Vale. How about you?
Welcome,
Renvis
friend. I feel
Lendarin.
as though I should know you.
Okay, your background, priest and adept. Nothing popping out at us. Sure, we can talk to the pilgrims as well in the main lobby area. In the, kitchen. And see if we can get donations from them. Okay. Wooden door. Oh, right, that goes behind the front counter. Hello? Collect donations? There we are, 30. Sure. Where'd the other person go? Maybe there wasn't another person in that front room. Weird. Okay. How about you? I'm collecting donations. Another 30? Marking it down on my notebook.
Matsera.
And we also need to come here. Okay. Bolin Sothran. Lost amulet. Do you know anything about this?
I remember those pilgrims, yes. The young lady asked me to say a blessing over her amulet, and then a friend complained of the heat, and they decided to sit under the shade of that tree behind my stall. She tucked the amulet into her satchel before they left. I'm saddened to hear that she lost it. It obviously means a lot to her. Her hands trembled as she passed it to me.
Wow, okay. You have anything different to say about the amulet? No, I don't sell amulets. I sell tableware. Your trade? I sell fine glasswares and other household goods. Some I make myself in my workshop. Others I source from skilled craftsmen. Okay. Before we go look at the tree. Lost amulet? I see pilgrims come by my stall every day. I've seen pilgrims with peg legs and eye patches. I've seen clansmen from the Deshan interior and the Shinathi still with the red desert sand on their boots. Do you really expect me to remember some girl with an amulet? Your trade? I sell hand-picked weapons made by my husband, Tiralo Suval, to pilgrims in need of protection. If you're walking Velos Path, that means you. For a wider selection of weapons and armor, be sure to visit my husband's store. It's the first house on the right when you go down the stairs. Okay, so this is where they were at. Who would have a clear angle on this place? I guess you, Ulasa.
Yes, Outlander?
Can I collect a donation? 30 gold. Can I ask you about an amulet, though? I cannot. Interesting. How about this guard? They were patrolling there. I doubt it, though. Yeah. Can I collect donos from these folks? No. So there was a satchel that she stuck it in.
He's a hard man, all right.
Okay. Well, that was the tree. I mean, it's probably not here. It probably got moved. Right, in all likelihood, if we're to go with the pickpocketing theory, which seems highly likely, her putting it in her satchel is how she didn't notice it went missing. Okay. Hello?
Do you want something from me?
You know of a lost amulet? No? Alright, fair enough. What about you? Nope.
You may speak.
Can't collect from you, and I can't ask you about an amulet. About over here? No. And you? Also, no. Maybe over here? No. Okay.
Please join me.
We could maybe get some donations off of the one person, or the couple, up front of the, what do you call it, the temple itself. Oh, collect donations. There's another 30. Uh-oh, my pen's running out of ink, I think. Gonna have to get some fresh ink cartridges or whatever. Holy shit, okay, yeah, I think it's ran dry. Let me get another pen here, sorry about this. Okay, there we go.
Under sun and sky, Outlander.
Yeah, let's go up here by the temple itself. Hello?
I'm listening.
Collect donations. 30, another 30.
You may
And what
speak.
about you? Another 30. Okay.
Under sun and sky, Outlander.
Where are some other pilgrims at around here? Maybe in the back over this way? Hello? Do you know about a lost amulet? No?
What now?
No collection, no
Under
lost
sun
amulet.
and sky, Outlander, we greet you warmly, Outlander.
Okay, what about you?
You need not be afraid. My anger is reserved for the foolish.
Oh, you have a lot to say.
Nothing to do here but drink and try to keep down the local meat.
Tell me a rumor?
I have a rumor for you. I heard some of this guar meat actually comes from a guar. Ha 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 ha.
Okay. How about the Shipbuilders and Sailors Hall?
It's another one of those dark elf names. Sounds all dignified, but it's just what they call the docks administration here. I'm happy it's the captain's job to go in there and talk to them, and not mine.
Someone in particular?
I wouldn't know. I'm just caught here on dry land, trying to pass the time and hoping the ship gets moving again before my gold runs out.
Specific place?
The dark elf here disappointingly doesn't sell any alcohol, so I have to go to one of the stalls near the big road they love so much. Don't try getting it from the council club. I made that mistake on my first night here.
Okay, and Velos Path?
They just love this road. No one in town can shut up about it. Even on the most slipshod ship I could make the journey to Necrom in less than half the time it would take them to walk there.
I love this guy. Okay. Sure. Tharkul Grosham. How about you? Can't collect. No sign
I'm
of the
waiting.
amulet.
If he was a bad
Alright.
impressive.
Yeah, these are all people coming through on account of trade. No?
Short trip.
Sure.
You decide.
And what about you and your little rowboat? Okay. Fair enough. Over here, yeah, nothing. Alright, well. Is there anyone up high who might have a line of sight on the person who lost their amulet at the tree? I don't think so. At least not from here. I've collected more than 200 gold in donations for the temple. More than 100 gold. Okay. A preacher in Hlan Oek's market, Bolin Sothrin, claims to have said a blessing over Gamin Nervion's lost amulet before she went to sit in the shade of the nearby tree. I've searched around the tree in the marketplace for some time, but there's no sign of Gamin Nervion's lost amulet here. Maybe I can talk to this guy again? About the amulet?
If the amulet isn't under the tree, then I'm not sure where it would be. Perhaps if you jog a memory, the young pilgrim would recall something more.
Okay, fair enough.
Yes, Outlander.
Let's see. It was down here that she was hanging out, right? Yeah. You remember going under a little tree? It's so kind of you to look for my lost amulet. So you spoke to the preacher in town. Now I remember. After I had him bless the amulet, Ernil and I went to sit under the shade of that tree. But my sandal was untied, and then we stopped by the sewer grate behind the market stalls so I could tie it up. I do hope I didn't drop it down there. I've heard it's quite dangerous. Please, if you're going to go looking around under the city, be careful. Okay. It'd be funny if she's like wearing it. It's in her other pocket or something. Okay. I reminded Gammy Nervion of her encounter with Bolin Sothrin. She recalled passing close to the sewer grate in the market after leaving the preacher's stall and fears that her lost amulet may have been dropped down there. Okay. Where's the nearest sewer grate, though? Or should we just go to any sewer access point? Maybe. Let's see, where is the nearest sewer access point here? Is that one? No.
How are you today?
Here we got a lot more pips showing up. Yeah, maybe this one. Yeah, sewer, great. This is probably it. Alright, well, I think maybe we call it here for now. And when next we return, we're going to... I don't know if there's any other pilgrims in the town. Maybe we could go see the bunch that were on the road and try and get some donations from them. I'm not sure. But either way, we'll definitely go in here. And it sounds like, for sure, what lurks beneath the city is tied to the Tribunal Temple quest arc. Anyway, if you'd like to stick around, we will be doing a little bit of reading. And what are we reading this time? But, let's see, I was looking a little bit through our books, and I'm pretty sure we haven't yet read Reign of Sand, right? Yeah, I don't think so. But maybe we have. We did also pick up some new books very recently, too. We could try one of them. Let's see, what were they called? Yeah, I picked up a whole bunch. Okay. None of them, though. Oh, the Cavern Door. No, I think I did read the Cavern Door. No, I think so. Was my issue with having bought some fresh ones. I haven't yet had the chance to look through a whole bunch of my stuff. Okay. The Sage is another fresh one, I think. Maybe. That said, I'm still unsure about, Reign of Sand. We also have, yeah, this anthology. Should I read this? I could do. Yeah, maybe we'll try Varieties of Thought. Okay, yeah, we'll read Varieties of Thought. We'll start working through this. Alright. Varieties of Thought Volume 1. If you'll excuse me, I am going to take a drink here, real quick. Apologies. Alright, sorry about that. Varieties of Thought, Volume 1. This foreword I write in order to explain and defend the writings which can be found in this book. I'm fully aware that it will be criticized, even heavily criticized. Perhaps my work will even be censored or banned. I do not mend objective and constructive criticism, and will accept anyone who can bring any reasonable arguments against what I've written. But I will, and I do, strongly object to any subjective or unreasonable criticism. Of course, I strongly suspect the priests to slander my work with unreasonable arguments and their religious propaganda. One should not believe their lies, but rather try to form one's own opinion about what I have written. This is, of course, best accomplished by reading what I have written. I beg my readers to have an open mind when reading these words, and not let their judgment be clouded by religious fundamentalism or propaganda. The only reason I can bring forth is reason itself. The only defense I can bring forth is reason itself. And as long my critics can only slander, the light of reason will still be on me, and not on them. If one is reading this is reading my words in this attitude, one will clearly see that my words are reasonable, and therefore truer than what the priests will say about my writings. Part 1. On Science. A lot don't consider science an important subject. Some even say that it is unnecessary. Of course, nobody says something against mathematics, since this is important in everyday's life. Also, alchemy is commonly accepted, even when I do not consider alchemy to be pure scientific. The reasons for this I will state later on. But as soon as you begin to talk about techniques and mechanics, people are no longer interested or even afraid. The Dwemer seemed to be the only people who understood the usefulness of those two things. I talked to a lot of people I consider to be intelligent and wise, but most of them gave me the following answer. Why do we need technology when we have magic? This question I will answer in this part, and it is my goal to prove that science is not only useful, but that we need it. What is science? Okay. There are different sections of this subject, which I mention quickly, so that there are no confusions. There are certain sorcerers who consider their art to be scientific, and sadly some people believe in such lies. So here are the different sections of science. First, I will distinguish between different groups of science. There are sciences which concern themselves with the intelligent beings of Tamriel, like men and Myrrh. These sciences are history, rhetoric, archaeology. This could also be described as practical history, art, music, and lingual sciences, which concern themselves with the analysis of literature, grammar, spelling, and pronunciation. Then there are the sciences which do concern themselves with nature in some way. These are medicine, alchemy, there you have to be careful what actually is science and what is magic, mechanics and biology, the science which concerns itself with living beings. The first group is somehow accepted by most people, or should I rather say, by the nobles and intellectuals. The answer is, of course, that they do not touch the domination of magic. But natural science is concurrence to magic, and therefore it is not spoken of or even banned. Of course, the wise do sometimes practice medicine and alchemy, even biology, and of course simple people from the countryside have sometimes a great knowledge about medicine. But mechanics are especially not common in our world. The only people which practice this were the Dwemer. I want to show now that mechanics are also useful and necessary. Most people consider magic to be sufficient in every part of life. This might be true. Magic can solve a lot of problems, but magic stays the same. It doesn't change, there's no development at all. Not only this, magic is illogical and not bound by any laws of nature. It even acts against those laws. Therefore, I propose to use mechanics instead of magic. It is logical, reasonable, and can be controlled far better than magic. Mechanics bring order into the mess of magic. Perhaps even one day mechanics will explain how magic works, but I do not see the purpose of mechanics to be to explain magic. I see the purpose of mechanics to improve our way of life. To this conclusion, I came through the study of Dwemer ruins. The Dwemer have had some fascinating inventions, which could really aid us. Power through steam is one example. I found such devices on the Dwemer ruins on Stros Mackay and experimented with them. After some time of research, I was not only able to recreate the steam engine, in lack of the original Dwemer name for this device, I titled it like this, but I found ways to power other devices, like a pump or an elevator. These are the promises of mechanics and the other sciences. Shouldn't we begin to walk on this path towards glory? We stand at its beginning. I and some of my colleagues are researching in this matter, and we have made some quite extraordinary findings. We have found new ways to cure illnesses. One colleague of mine, a Dunmer doctor, even found a natural cure for the blight disease. If House Indoril doesn't babble something about blasphemy against the tribunal, I can promise you that this medicine will be standard issue in every store on Vardenfell in some years. But now comes the most extraordinary discovery we have made. As a colleague of mine, he is an archaeologist, researched in some Dwemer ruins. He found a construction plan for an extraordinary machine. Oh no, wait, the printing machine. Okay, never mind. I thought we were talking about the flying machine guy. With this machine, we can produce books in very short time. We are even now trying to improve it in our laboratories in Cyrodiil. At that very moment, we are trying to use the power of the steam engine to improve the printing machine. I know, the magical purists like House Telvanni from Morrowind or the Mages Guild will accuse me of blasphemy, since they consider their magic to be divine. I answer to them, the gods do exist. This I cannot disprove, but I do not believe that perfect beings could create something as illogical and chaotic as magic. And that is a reason why I believe that the beings we call gods are not truly gods. Science is divine, not magic. Science represents the order of the universe, or if you wish to have it that way, the order of the gods or God. Science cannot come from the same gods which created magic, no. Science must come from the being which is truly a god. Okay. We'll see where varieties of thought goes, but so far, I don't know. I don't know how I feel about it. I think there's a way in which you could write a book that does sort of call for technical advances, but I almost feel like this one is too broad in scope, because this is more like an academic piece, which has a thesis of like, I don't know. It's like this is made in defense of science when are there people who are attacking it? Does it need defending? You know? I don't know. I know they bring up House Telvanni in the Mages Guild, but I'm not sure if they exactly are, anti-sciences. Right? I don't know. I feel like this could be handled a lot more nuanced or handled a lot better. Right? I feel like if you bring down the scope of the book into like, you make several books, like one where it's like, yeah, this is a book on the advances in the printing press, or like we've seen, advances in lockpicking, stuff like that. Books that specify information on like smithing, metallurgy, and stuff like that. That's basically sciences and all of that in some form or another. Right? I feel like this is so vague and academic. It kind of goes up its own ass, right? It feels like this is penned by like a 2000s Reddit atheist, right? Right? It comes off in kind of a condescending, I don't know, like I'm not vibing with it. The vibes are not good. Right? Right. Did a Dwemer write this? Are we sure the Dwemer are truly extinct? Do you think Yargrim Bargrim or whatever the fuck his name is, he didn't pen this? I don't know. Well, we'll see how it turns out with the other two volumes, right? But so far I'm dubious of it. All right. Well, until next time, please take care of each other.